Welcome to the Baltic Coast Island series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. In the last part, we were building up our construction industry, but also dealing with a surplus of crops. And that's the reason why I put this livestock farm in. And overall, it's working well, but at the same time, I only haven't got that much space left now for the next year's crop. So, and you can see here, I've still got a lot of crops in this silos here. And that's something I'm going to need to address, but until I've got this road built through here, it's going to be a little bit of a problem. In fact, this road looks like this road's coming up to an end. So what I'm going to do is preempt this by letting that get set up straight away. And you can see here, hopefully we'll get this finished quite quickly. Down over here, we're making a little bit better progress, in the sense that I've now got the cement works built, but we need to build in these conveyors, and hopefully that was going to get done eventually. And then what that would do is allow me to start producing my own cement and exporting it. In fact, I think what I can do, if I can find the cement train, let me just come in here. Oops. Find the cement train, which is the one with the cement on it. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we're going to stop importing cement now and let that run. I'm just going to let the game run forward. I'm kind of running the game at slow speed simply because there's so much going on now in 3 locations that I've got to try and keep aware of situations like this. The trees are all going here, and that could give us a problem if I don't get these trees ready for the winter. I'm just going to put in some more trees here. I wish there was really a way that you could auto plant forests, but maybe one day. Now, another change I've done here is I put in a second heating plant, because if you watched the previous video, through the winter we had a little bit of a low temperature situation, so I've now got 2 heating plants in here. Also, the other interesting thing is that we've actually got a surplus of over 21s in this area. If I come in here, so we're going to need to think a little bit about accommodation, and I think at the moment what we're going to do is we're just going to pick one of those buildings up. We're going to go to Nova Huta in a minute anyway, but we're going to need to work on putting some accommodation in. I think the other thing I also want to do while I'm hovering over here is we're going to put in a couple of little bits of road here. I wouldn't mind putting this bit of road there. Another thing I want to do in this area is actually put in some city halls. So I think it's going to become quite important to keep track of what's actually going on in this area. Now, down in Nova Huta, things are kind of working. Again, I've got the problem with the food here. Part of the problem is that my little oil tank here is too small. Oh, we got this stupid bus thing again. Well, I have found the way to solve this problem, and that is to actually send the bus to this. Wait, we're meant to be going. That's it. Problem seems to be is when he runs out of fuel, they seem to just sit there and just keep going backwards and forwards. It's almost like they can't find this gas station, or whether the gas stations, because they're equally distant, they can't make up their mind over which one to go to. So I'm not exactly too sure, but it always seems to be the bus, the gravel. It's not. I should just speed this up. So it's going to take forever. In fact, I think what I will do is I'm going to put a second bus on that gravel route. Where is it? It'd be Nova Huta gravel bus, because it's always this one. And we're just going to kick you off there, and then we're going to set you to the same line. Now they're probably overlap, but and I'm wondering whether if we asphalt this through like that. Maybe if I actually asphalt these sections of road, it might encourage these guys to go to the nearest road, because, wow, a lot of little pieces here. I'm just going to buy these through here. I mean, it's going to give me a good return in the winter anyway. I'm going to come in here. And we'll just do that final section there. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just put you into there as well. Hopefully that might encourage these guys to not come all the way down here. Now, the other problem I've got down here is this fuel tank is way too small. So, again, we're just going to come in here and put in a big one next to it, which will serve a dual role. Again, I'm just going to build this because otherwise we're just going to waste crops. Let me just put this in here. What I should be able to do is... Where's the building in the way? What's that saying that the building's in the way? What building would be in the way? Doesn't make sense. I mean, if we put that there, why is there a building in the way? Oh, okay, let me just demolish this. I don't understand that at all. And you're costing me money, game. So if I kind of... I wouldn't mind maybe tilting that. Actually, if we tilt that a little bit like that, then we'll find that. I'm wasting money here. It's annoying me. And we'll make this into fuel. What that will mean is we'll have this going full bore. And what I'd really like to do is put another biofuel plant around here somewhere, but connected to this silo. Or maybe that's gone a little bit far. What I'm going to do is put another road depot in. I think we'll put you here, but you can be built. And this is more of a long-term project. So you can get picked up there. Okay, we've now finished this. So what I can do is send this. Send you here. I'll get you connected up. And of course, we got the auto detect on. Take electrical wiring off. Battery connections and buildings. Then we'll just go through and move everything. I don't... Probably leave you with the conveyors, actually. I don't want you building factory connections. I think we can leave you with the factory connections for that area there. And I need to assign you to workers. I'm a bit worried about the fact that we got everybody working to one bus station. Really need to build this as well. Asphalt. Now this is going to have to be a mixed construction site to begin with. Bricks, prefabs, and boards, and mechanical components will be down here. What I would really like is when I get the bridge finished there, we'll start shipping lots and lots of our lovely fuel up to there so we can reduce our fuel imports. And my little one single dumper is already on the job. And I think we'll get 4 dumpers. I want to put a bulldozer, a paver, and a roller in as a single road construction crew to build those factory connections. Certainly going to need a road crane. What we got here? 5 tons. Speed level 26, 25. So that's got the best speed level. Somebody pointed out speed level is everything. I wouldn't mind a couple of excavators. We're going to need a couple of covered holes. and at least a couple of open holes in as well. What else do we need? Excavator, concrete mixers. We're going to need a couple of concrete mixers. And I think that's about... Oh, we need a bus. I don't want one with too many passengers. I think we'll put 2 buses in as well. Because what I really would like this guy to do is push out this way with a asphalt road this way. Oh, is that all? Because my next big expansion is going to be here. So we got a graphic glitch here. I think you can delete that and then reconnect it. You can just connect it like that. Actually, we'll do it with, and I'll just buy that back in again. So we've got this built in here. We've got the fuel coming in here, which will keep everything busy. Oh, the next thing I've got is my new construction. Oops, I can't afford those. And what I want is about 4 of these. And your job is going to be to pick up from here and here and drop off here. Yeah, so the idea is that when the farm comes in, this will be filled up very quickly. So these guys won't have much to do. But once this starts to empty, then what these guys will do is pull the crops from this area here, keeping going into this area here. Well, that's the idea anyway. And what should happen is this should be a bit more efficient with respect to crops, because the biofuel you can see here is already pushing out the fuel here, and we're kind of filling up both tanks. So actually we can set that to, and now if I fill these tanks up, that's okay, because once this bridge is built, we can start shipping up the fuel here. I mean, I'd like to get a gas station over here. One thing at a time, one thing at a time. Okay, we've now got the cement works working. What I would like to do is... we got... Wow. Where's my little guy here? We're going to need to flip you round, aren't you? So we don't need you on that. We need you on that. And if this is over 50% full, you've got to go and unload the dry bulk storage. We don't need that. Whoops. And we don't need that connection now. So what we're going to do is reverse the process now. But to be able to export, we're going to have to build this in here. Because at the moment, this is just an import conveyor. So what we're going to need to do is get... These guys have probably built everything anyway yet. They're very efficient. And what we're going to do is just build this through here. Get you built there. Yeah, I mean, they only had those conveyors to build. Right, what we need to do now is address the accommodation situation in here. And I think what I'd like is to have... Oh, it looks like the roads have already been built as well. Also, we put a little bit of asphalt there. Okay, I think I'd be really efficient with the asphalt. Let's just go with the asphalt then. And we'll raise the tone of the city. Yeah, why not? Because it's all going to be very little sections like this, which is going to be very time consuming to build. So if we can get this built up in one go, I think that will work. Now, what I want to do here is residential. Now, I don't want to keep building these buildings because they only hold 7,520 people. I want to kind of go a little bit up market now to reflect the growth of the town, but I don't want to go to blocks of flats. So what I'm thinking is maybe properties like this that look a bit more as though the town is prospering. And that's the idea anyway. What we got here is... I want fairly large buildings. What we got here? Old house, 75 workers, 120 workers. Wow, what we got here? It's got 220 workers. So say if I put that on the edge here. Yeah, I think I like that. So we'll just pop that on that corner there. And then we'll just let the crews get stuck into that. I think when this is built, we're going to have to move these guys out of these little houses here. We can't afford to have you taking up valuable real estate. Now, the next thing I would like to do is put in a what we call it, a city hall in here. And we've got one that kind of fits with the overall structure. Zoom in here. I'd like to maybe we'll put it over here, because I think keeping track of the various what we call it. So how many? Yeah, you need 15 staff. I think keeping track of what's going on in each town is going to be very important. So we're going to just put that in there as well. How's my economy going? How much did we lose last month? 312,000. I mean, technically, at that rate of loss, I could be in trouble, and this could all go very badly wrong very quickly. But a lot of that was me spending on those buildings. So what we're going to have to do now is try and start to be a bit more conservative with our income now. Otherwise, we're going to have to be borrowing money. I'm down now to under 3 million. We've got to start turning a profit. I think what I will do is change the train. Where is it? Yeah, the railway line. Was it? You're now going to load at the dry bulk. And you're going to unload there. So what that should do is start to. So yeah, I've got to stop now buying more buildings. We're gonna have to start getting serious about what I'm doing. With everything running along quite nicely with respect to things, what we're going to do is try and plan in this area here. And what I'm thinking is something similar to what I built here. We're going to put a train section in with 2 warehouses, possibly a meat store, because I'm looking for, I mean, could I clone this? Let me just see. I mean, it's not as well laid out as I would like, but just see if it would fit into this area here and save me a little bit of work. That fit in like that. I think maybe if I put it down and then I can adjust it accordingly. I don't want it too close to the town, so maybe that will work. So if we put that down there like that, and then we'll just kind of tidy up the road system here. Probably won't need the clothing factory. Take that out there. Just tidy this up a little bit. We got an import warehouse, an export warehouse. We got a store here. I mean, ideally what I would like is some form of cargo warehouse here, because this isn't really going to be a production area. It's going to be more of a import export area. So this would be the import side. And we got this road here. I mean, could I get a vehicle depot in here somewhere? Cargo station. It's all a little bit messy, isn't it? Let me just see. Certainly don't want you, and we certainly don't want you. But we can't connect these two up. Let it run. I'm just going to let it run slowly so I can concentrate on here. We got the meat locker I'd like to keep, but we seem to have lost the factory connection here. Yeah, for some reason, probably because of the terrain here, so we can take out the... Probably going to end up demolishing most of this, aren't I? I don't think we actually need the big store here. We could probably go to a small store here, so we'll take you out. There's not much left actually, is there? So, get these out. I think we got the position right, if nothing else. So we got this here. Got the railway coming out there. We got. I still would like to keep the inbound and outbound warehouse. Certainly would like the meat locker attached to this. So if I put in where is it? Cargo station. If I put a cargo station like that, I mean, could I get this in with respect to... Maybe we will go with a medium. It's big though, that's the problem. If I put that... See, it's kind of... If we take that road out there, I can get... I can put, say I put the road there, if I can get the cargo office attached, then that road to the open store becomes a service road, doesn't it? So if I can get that in there, oh look at that. It would be really good if I could get that connected. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. So this could be, well, inbound, outbound, who cares? I mean, we're not going to export these because with this area is never going to have a construction office. So we're going to need to keep the road here. Actually, let's take this road out. It kind of curves around a little bit like this. We'll just take the roads back to here. And my instinct is to put the cold meat storage here because we are going to produce meat. So we're going to have to take a road out from here, and I think for the moment we'll just build the road to there until this is built. That's a little bit, we could do it, and then we can put in a, where's the meat store? Yeah, we could put the meat store in there. We can connect that up there. So this could be the inbounds and this could be the outbounds. We're not going to export that much, so we're not... I mean, I could put in a little... I mean, if I put in a road cargo station, say, out there, that would mean I could bring stuff in and out as and when I want it without actually crowding out these equipment here. Yeah, I think that would work. It's pretty messy, but I think overall it will work in the sense that we can then start to ship stuff through. I mean, to begin with, it's just going to be for import, but I'm looking to put the rail network in now. And wow. And I mean, we're going to have to put a branch line. I mean, we're almost looking at, say, about here, isn't it? Let me just do a bit of long term. And we're going to go electric. Actually, kind of thinking Nova Hooters right down there, isn't it? I'm wondering whether... I'd say, for example, we put a cross line in here. I mean, this line's never going to be massively busy, is it? say for argument's sake that I've got, we're talking there, aren't we? So say for the semaphore signals in the way. Okay. Right, we're gonna have to go when there's two sets of semaphores here. That's a little bit too close. So if we go through, say, here, like that. Something like that. And then you can, when we can build on a grand scale here, there's no point doing keyhole surgery. And you can come, say, like that. And then if we push, we're aiming for about there, aren't we? So if I can push this out like that, and then if you aim to hit about there, like that, you can come there, and I mean, this is still very much planning, and probably about this is probably about the longest rail line I've ever laid in this game in one consecutive piece. Been quite interesting to build it. It's not going to play going back the other way, is it? Actually, while I'm laying these tracks, I do want to talk about one thing. There is a new community update out. It's called Community 14. One of the features in that is the ability to lay parallel roads and parallel pipelines. And I must admit, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, look, you can see this is where it's got a bit messy. So we're going to have to kind of take this out. Okay, so we've now built the railway line here. As I say, I'm really looking forward to the ability to build parallel roads. And what they really want to do now is top it up with parallel bridges, because it's a feature that does attract my attention, simply because what we'll be able to do going forward is build proper highways with roads side by side. I think we're going to accept that. I mean, we're going to have to come in here. I'm just going to accept that. Now, I may have messed up the signaling here, so we're going to have to take a look at the signaling. Yeah, so what we'll have to do is we're going to have to chain this in. Otherwise it's going to get a little bit stroppy with me. So we're just going to break that up there like that. I think, I mean, technically this is dead, so it shouldn't be. I've stored that on chain signal there. And chain signal there, and we'll put in a up line there like that, and we'll just get rid of these two. And of course, at the moment, just to keep the game happy, we're gonna put those. Oops, don't want that one on this side like that, and you there, you there, and we'll change you into a chain signal. You put that there, get out that way, be out that way. So because I'm breaking up these lines here a bit, so what that should do, that should keep everybody happy. We're not going to worry about signaling up this area here. And that will, I mean, this is real long-term planning. I'm not even going to pretend that we're going to be building this in the short-term future. But the idea is that we'll be able to connect this center with this center using rail. But rather than build a direct line down here, I want it here. And then eventually this line here will extend over to Nova Huta over here. So we're probably going to have to bring it in through here. So we're going to have to make sure we leave enough space in this area for a distribution kind of rail yard here. and then that can go out that way. Okay, I've been away a little while, so we're going to need to take a look at how things are going. We really probably need to get more workers down into here. What's the... I think at the moment the bus link is to the actual... what we call it? What's it? Heating bus. Yeah, this is the biofuel. I think what I'd like to do is move you to here and actually take you off the biofuel plant. We're going to send you there. Then what we're going to do is add another bus to this as well. Oops. Just the Nova Huta biofuel line. Biofuel bus. Is set you to there. I think what we're really going to need to do is get a lot more staff down here so that we can keep that fuel nicely running forward. And let me just see, we've been ignoring our residents. Some more over 21s, I can guarantee you they will be up. Yeah, so these people are happy. The bridge is slowly getting there. It's like this bit of tarmac has been laid, so what I'm going to do is add you there. And I think I'd like to add that bit there. In theory, there should be no traffic here at all. Crops are starting to come in. We need to get this built. We're going to put you on construction. These guys have probably run out of work again. They're really quick. In fact, I think we'll try and load you up a little bit. And I think we can get the prefab factory. The prefab factory will be the next thing I'd like to build. How's the economy going? Actually, we're not doing too bad, actually. If you look at that, I mean, we're just coming up to the end of July, and we're only losing 87,000 a month at the moment. Right, let me just check this road here. Right, this road is built. We're nearly there. I think we're... double assign that little bit there. I can now take off this little gravel road here. Make sure we don't break the... Slide it off this bit here. I think I built this through in sections. Okay, obviously the dump truck decided to come that way, or the bulldozer. I think he's probably coming here. We're just going to have to leave him to it. How's the workers in here? There's 4 citizens unable to participate in 4 hospital. I've got a clinic in here. I'm sure I've got a clinic in here. Have a quick look. I'm sure I built a clinic. Buildings. Cinema, church. Hospital, there we are. Where is it? It might be down to the fact that this isn't got the real full range of cover. Once this road gets into here, we're going to have to start working on building something here to get the production materials up. In fact, what I could probably do with is a gravel store. So we can start shipping gravel up to here. I mean, there's not much point in building a construction office up here. I mean, we could build a road construction office up here, couldn't we? We've got a little bit of a gap here. So say, for example, if we put in on a big one just here. Oh, there's a lot of power cables there, isn't there? I mean, this is like my construction row here. I mean, we're going to expand the town that way. Wondering if I say, for argument's sake, I can get a road through there and connect you up to there. We say we build a road here. What we could do is put a gravel yard, actually what we could do is, this road is finished, isn't it? So say, for argument's sake, say I come off like that, come through to there, we create a junction there, and we'll get that built. If we build this, what we could do then is put a construction yard here and some aggregate storage, and then that will give a little bit of a faster link through to that. This is actually being built, so we're actually exporting. Yes, we started exporting cement now. So we're making a little bit of cement. We've got some food, clothes. So we are kind of starting to build up our production capabilities. Coal's probably going to be the issue. I suppose the other thing I would like, I mean, we've got, how far does the fire coverage extend from here? So we've got fire coverage out here, that's good. We barely scratched the surface with these crops yet, and we're already starting to, going to lose a lot of crops in this area. There's not much I can do about that. But we get 3 full silos here. I'll be happy with that. I don't want to spend any more money. Okay, let me just look here. So how's the... Yeah, so the farms are going quite well here. Got workers in here. The trees are built back up again. This is being built. How's the road situation here now? Yeah, if we can put some more little bits of road, that's about road in. Keep this building up together. And just keep plugging this in here. Keep them, because I don't think this road crew is, I mean, he's got a lot of jobs, but at the same time, he's got the big jobs out that way, so we really need to keep him a little bit busy going in this area. And then down here, how are we going here? How's this guy going? Okay, we need to get you working on, I think we can get you working on cement factory and the silo. Really want this built actually. Okay. If we can get the gravel pickup point working. Yeah, it's a bit of a mistake here. I'm going to try and push that a little bit. I mean, we got lots of gravel. But if we can get this pickup point working. It's here. Okay, we got technical services here. I have to spend some money on this. I think, yeah, I mean, didn't really want to do that, but I think it's going to be quite important to get that built. Anything else that you've got here? Okay, I want that built. How much is the money? I mean, it's 10,000. Got to stop building things. I've definitely got to stop building things at the moment. We're not getting enough workers down here. But then again, we are on slow speed. Speed up again. Sorry about that. And we got 15 over. We got a new block here, which people are starting to move into. I think what we will do is we're going to empty out a few more people from. Yeah, so we'll take about 30 people from here and move you down to Nova Huta. Let's drop you into maybe one more lot of luck. going to steal a lot of the workforce from the other place, but I don't think we're going to have that much of a problem. Ooh. Oh, we still haven't built the meat locker here. Okay, what have you... Yeah, I think you could probably take the meat locker. Looks like the buses have managed to sort themselves out a little bit now. How are you going here? Why have you got no fuel? Are you actually on the list? Because maybe I've... Oh yeah, because I didn't notice it was being built, so I think we'll get you up to 90% as well. I mean, eventually we're going to need another technical office out here to be able to get everything built here. I wouldn't mind a power station. That's a thought. Where can I put a power station? I'd like a geothermal power station. Let me just see. Where are my main transmission lines? We've got a transmission line here. And I think we got one up here, haven't we? Got one up here. A bit far away. Kind of liking the idea of, say we put in something like that. So say we put a road across here. In fact, I'm kind of liking the idea of a road up through here. We got this road out here. So say, for example's sake, I want this to burn down, but I feel this road is a little bit kind of horrible. It's a polite term. We can take that through, say, to there for the moment. That gives that the fire protection. And say, for argument's sake, we'll put a gravel road in. There's no point putting a mud road here. I put a mud road like that. And then say we divide this like that. We put the switch here like that. Actually, if I put a switch there, we can run an 18 megawatt power cable to there. And then, yeah, I'm starting to like this power station. Where is it? Power plant. There we are. Now I know some of you are going to hate this, but I've always wanted to build one of these. This is actually a large geothermal plant. It's going to require a fair number of workers, but say we, for argument's sake, we put this about here. Like that. Then we can connect that to there. And then we can put a little bus stop, say, in about here. Above the farm. Like that. Connect that there to there to there. I mean, strictly speaking, actually, let's just, I actually directly upgrade these to, I think we'll put these in as asphalt. Actually, I think I'll put this one in as asphalt as well. I think we've got to start thinking a little bit about the asphalt route going forward now. Let those guys build that, and we'll just let them build that as well. Yeah, I think it'd be really great to have a geothermal plant here, and that will be another weapon in my armory to save money. And I mean, we got workers here. I mean, we got a lot. I think we got quite a lot of people who are. We got lots of unemployed workers. So we really need to start finding them jobs. And how's this being built? Main construction, yeah, main resource concrete. What's up? You got problems with concrete? It's probably just delivery. I think what we will do is, I really need this built fairly quickly so I can plan my bio farm here. We are... I don't know. I think we might get away with this. Probably do another silo out here. We're drifting towards winter, and I think we're... Right, we've now got a big road out here, which is something I want. And certainly going to allocate you to that. I think somebody actually posted in the comments was talking about construction offices and the way they queue up. And to be honest, the biggest feature I would like in here is the ability to click on one of these and assign a priority, or some way that you could possibly move these around and say that the priority order was top to bottom, so that it would always focus on the top job first and then work down, which technically it does, but if you add a new job it always puts it on the bottom. I mean, it'd be great if you could move these around a little bit, or just assign a priority to them. I think that would make a really big difference. For some reason we're actually getting the prefab factory being built first, probably because these guys are a little bit more focused on it. Yeah, I think it's probably because there's... Oh no, again it's this distance. See, it's concentrating on this because of their... Okay, so we've now got the thing, so I want to assign these guys to this, and that also applies to you. I'm just going to put you onto that as well. Of course, we got our road crew up here as well. Road crew has to come all the way down here. I'm kind of tempted a little bit now that we've got this connection here. I think if I come across like that, got the pipeline there, but what that would shorten the distance, even if it is a kind of manky old what we got here. This isn't connected. Okay, I think I will buy that. A bit of a fail there. I think we'll just drop this in here as a gravel road. I think that will speed up the process of getting the gravel out here. I know it's going to delay it while the road is built here. I don't think... Oh, this is high enough actually. I think we'll just take that through to there. That would mean that the trucks won't have to come all the way around here to get here, although they may opt for that because this is actually asphalt, therefore they can move quicker. Wow. Do you think the boys have got a little bit impatient here? Why are these guys not... A bit of a worker issue here. Yeah, they're all coming in here for asphalt, and I've got no workers here. And what will happen is they're all going to the concrete plant. Why are they not going to the asphalt plant? What's probably happening is they're going to here, aren't they? Okay, we're going to have to try and fix that. Probably the best way to fix this is we're going to go here. We're going to buy a minibus, and your job is going to be simply to pick up here and deliver to workers to the asphalt plant. We're going to just have to give you a specific bus to do it, because I can't have it the whole lot being delayed. And of course I put the minibus in, and then suddenly we've got workers on there as well. So all those dumper trucks have gone off somewhere else now, and they're all going to run back now. Here we go. It's the race. Come on, they're all racing to get to the asphalt plant. Here we are, look. It's a little bit crazy. They've all come back. Look, there's even more queue going up the queue here. Can't get the asphalt quick enough. And the workers have gone already. And of course I can't get the bus, the minibus can't get in there now. We got a few more workers coming in. I'm sure there was somebody walking up here yet. Yeah, obviously my workers don't believe in working long hours. Of course you've got the minibus arriving now with some workers on, but they can't actually get to the asphalt plant. There's a good chance that they will leave before they actually finish their working day. So we'll just see if this works. If it doesn't work, I'll make the change. So just put that there. You've got no workers now. No workers. And then I suppose in some ways, if the minibus is actually there, what that means is that they will queue up, and then when the workers disappear, the trucks in front go up, and then the minibus goes in and joins it. So I think they're actually going to work a little bit fast. So I think that might kind of work. Is probably the polite way of saying that. I certainly would like to move this. We've certainly got quite a lot of fuel going out now. There's definitely something in this area which the game doesn't like. And I mean, he hasn't. This one actually hasn't run out of fuel. Okay, you're wasting my time doing that. You go there. There's something definitely in this area that's causing a problem. It's almost like it's a vehicle trap. All these dump trucks out here working with this paver. This will be out here in a flash. Right, I'm aware that I'm getting to the end of this video. I just want to take another look at my economy. The last month we lost 105,000, but I did buy. Why does it say foreign manpower workdays? Oh, that's because I built something, didn't I? So we're starting to turn the economy round, and things are starting to come together. Right, we got. Just let that run. I want to keep building in. We'll assign the winter jobs because winter's coming now. Is this field empty? No, they're not empty yet, so I can't assign a asphalt job there. I wouldn't mind doing this one road here. So get that up and running. Do a little bit of a quick once over down here again. Just keep filling in these little bits and pieces here. And again, I'm just going to push this out that way. I mean, what this should be doing is progressively increasing the coverage of the roads here. So let me just see here. What's the corner? Yeah, so we're pushing out that way. And this is nearly built. This is going along quite nicely. A little bit, a few more bricks and we'll be there. I mean, we got bricks. Okay, we've got a brick shortage at the moment. So it's probably telling me that, yeah, about bricks. And you'll probably find what's happening is that the trains got clogged up with bricks again. So we come in here. This is one of the problems with the trains. I'm really looking forward to the next update so that we can sort things out. It says bricks and prefabs. So if we could probably look at the train, what we find is what's going on here. So you should be picking up bricks and unloading bricks there. Where are you? Right, I think what we need to do is check the train. Let's get in here. I think it's bricks and prefabs. Let's check the trains. The train hasn't got anything. Where are you? You should have bricks on board. And you should be unloading. You're not loading Where's the prefabs? Did I turn off prefabs? I've turned off prefabs. Make sure you... Yeah, so... It looks very much like he's delivering the bricks, but they're being consumed as fast as they can do this. So I'd like to get that job finished before winter. See, this train's running backwards and forwards with loads and loads of stuff on it. Because he can't unload here because we've got piles of steel in here. And we got prefabs, which the only thing we haven't got is bricks. So this is going to have to wait until the bricks arrive. That's annoying, but that's the way it is. You're probably waiting for bricks as well, yes. So bricks is the big issue. Actually, let me just go back to here. Bricks and prefabs. It says 100% bricks. So you should load 100% bricks and bring them up here on a single truck. So I've switched off the prefabs and the boards. And he's not even importing steel at the moment. Oh no, he doesn't do steel, does he? He just does bricks. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to keep an eye on this train. So put him up there. And where is he at the moment? I just want to make sure he's actually loading bricks. But while we're doing that, I'm just going to carry on with the outro of the video. So we got this here. If we can get this prefab bits built, and basically all you're ever going to do is, I think we're going to make sure that nothing ever gets in here. So we're going to kind of do this. I mean, by doing this, what you're doing is ensuring that this is always 100%, and no random truck's going to drop something in there that you're never going to you're never going to use. So this is good. Over here, we've now got our roads being built out this way, and we've got this little bit of gravel road here. This has been built through, so I can come through like that. And then we can just tidy up here. Get rid of all this kind of junk roads. I'll make sure I don't delete that by accident. That tidies all this up. So we've now got our nice bit of asphalt road through to here. We're building this in here, and what we can do then is start working on putting together some construction in this area. We probably need, I think what I'd like to do is sign. Well, it's not really. See if we can do this in one go. Connect you up like that, and we'll sign you there. And we'll just get this road into here, and I think that will make quite a big difference. And then we can kind of complete this triangle. And how we got here? Yeah, we've got crops everywhere at the moment. I mean, we are consuming a little bit. But if I probably click here, see, we've got loads of crops still sat in the fields, which is annoying. Anyway, let me just... what happened to that train? Train... Bricks and prefabs, where are you? Where are you? Right, he's got... There we are, see, he's picked up a nice big... We've got 63 tons of bricks here, so once he's finished loading... According to this, you're fully loaded. What's up with you? No, you're still loading. So we've solved the brick problem, and this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we'll be going into our third winter, and hopefully we're going to start pulling all the various components together to get things done. Effectively, we're going to carry on working to get efficiency. More importantly, I want to get to getting this down so that we're actually making a small profit, if nothing else. And then once we get to that, I'll be happy because that will make a very big difference going forward. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.